Up next, the Celtics taking on the Hawks. For Boston, they've kicked off the season with back-to-back losses, looking to get in the win column tonight. Hawks, Celtics, coming right up. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. George out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Big Smooth in at the point. And for Atlanta, Mobley. Out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Duncan in at the point. Brett, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, BA, when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
Here's Duncan. Back to Mobley from outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Outside Porzingis. Pass to George. Here's Reyes. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, and when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Shot is good by Reeves.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
His first. Team's first.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. George passes to Antetokounmpo. With some arc. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sampson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mobley outside. They set a pick. Vassell outside. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Boston in second.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Porzingis. Pass to George. Here's Sampson. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. Sampson. No good on the three. The Hawks lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Here's Duncan. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Sampson. Back to Porzingis. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Sampson's got 6 points.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Now Reeves. His last outing he had 20. Here's Duncan. Mobley finds Vassell. Here's A-Train. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Sampson. Antetokounmpo outside. And yep, it's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's A-Train. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
George passes to Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now here's Mobley. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
And the Hawks with another 3.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, oh, it showed up.
Here's Reyes. No made baskets yet. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Reyes. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Reeves, the pass to Vassell. Back to Reeves. Takes a three, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Sampson. He's covered by Reeves, and the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's the dude. Pass to Reyes. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. And that one good. Atlanta leading by 3. Right wing. 3-on-3. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the first one at the line is good. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And he makes both free throws. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Sampson. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Reyes. Shot clock at 5. The 3 sinks the tray. Reyes has got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Reeves. Back to Mobley. Here's Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Yep, that one goes.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Sampson following the score by Atlanta. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Mobley.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And a nice find by Mobley. Keeping his eyes up and his options open.
George outside. There's a screen. To the inside. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And the layup is good. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Boston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. George outside. Pass to Reyes. Antetokounmpo outside. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop him.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Mobley passes to Clutch. To the paint. Vassell outside. The three is up. The dude with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
George passes to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to A-Train. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Number 69. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Atlanta on top, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Big Smooth in at the one. Here's Reyes, coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Reeves. Vassell outside. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Vassell's gotten his third basket of the night. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Pass to Sampson. Shoots over Vassell. Another one falls for Boston.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point-forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
Vassell off target with the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Reeves. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's start getting loud and give a big welcome to your host, Hype Squad. Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. It's teacher time. Let's get loud.
Celtics making a switch here. George is checked in. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Celtics in second. Fifth on the list, the Hawks.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Pass to Reyes. Here's Sampson. Puts it up. Nails the wide open jumper. Sampson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Clutch. Misses the three. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Reyes. Porzingis sets a screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Inside, over to the left wing. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Vassell. Sampson's shot is off. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Clutch. And Atlanta misses again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Sinks the 15-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Here's Clutch. 15 in his last outing. No one covering. He has 6. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Pass to Reyes. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 14. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Here's Sampson. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Vassell. And it's all tied up.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Number 69.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, pass to Sampson. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now Vassell. He's got 11. Pass to Clutch. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot on the way. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Sampson. Back to Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Over Mobley. They grab their own miss.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now here's Vassell. Out left to the wing. Pass to Clutch. Fires top of the key. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Reyes. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Duncan. Jacks up with 3. Hits the three-pointer. Duncan's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Poke loose. And they're running. Mobley with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Duncan. Vassell outside. Here's A-Train. He's got 15. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
No good on the free throw.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
And the second free throw is good. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Pass to Clutch. They set the screen. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Sampson. Here's Reyes. 11 points in the game. Releases from 15 and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Boston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Sampson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And the Hawks making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Mobley passes to A-Train. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Good on both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to the dude. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sampson passes to Reyes. Here's the dude. 4 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. The dude's gotten his first basket of the night. 1 second left. He's off on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they?
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hawks trail by 3. We've got Austin Reeves, Devin Vassell out there with Mobley, and it's A-Train in it to 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Antetokounmpo inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Mobley outside. The shot, clock at 6, buries the jump shot. Mobley's got his second bucket on the night. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Boston. Mobley with the block. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Celtics in second. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. That one's no good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Shot's good by Reyes.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Duncan, pass to Reeves. Vassell outside for 3. Atlanta again missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Driving to the basket. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Boston now. It's a 1-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Sampson. Outside Porzingis. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Reeves. He's got 5. Pass to A-Train. Back to Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Reyes, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Sampson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. Sampson. Rebound Atlanta. A-Train's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Vassell. Here's Duncan. 6 points for him. And A-Train gets it to go.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Celtics trail by 5. Reyes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. George outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Vassell. Pass to Sampson. They need this. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Shot is good, Sampson.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Vassell passes to A-Train from deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here for your ATL Dancers.
With it. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Reeves. Here's Duncan. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Reyes. Reyes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Here's Clutch. Outside Reeves. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Reeves has got 10 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Hawks. He's got 22. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
His first, team second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Lonzo Ball at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
He hits the second from the line. Atlanta's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Duncan. He has 6. Here's Chambers. Knocks down the triple. Chambers has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Pass the ball. On the wing, Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Free throw good. Green.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Hawks lead by 4. Now Turner, still without a bucket. Knocked away. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Ball. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Three-pointer.
Down the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
Pass to Turner. Here's Chambers. Here's Duncan. 6 points for him. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And there's the screen. And here is Green. Fires the three. Green able to hit from 3.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Reeves, the pass to Duncan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 4. 56 seconds left in the third. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Down low. Here's Chambers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Chambers has got 8 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Williams grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Hield. High post Green. Draymond driving to the rim. Count that one. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
To the wing, right side. Here's Chambers. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Green. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Big Smooth in at the 1. Mobley outside. Pass to Chambers. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Reyes to take the lead. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
The 3. Chambers, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Reyes. Chambers grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Mobley passes to Duncan. Here's Chambers, guarded by Hield. The fader. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. With his first shot attempt, he can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Reeves. Here's Chambers. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 24.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Duncan, pass to Chambers. 4-3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Hield from outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
And Mobley has got the ball here for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Pass to Williams. Now here's Reeves. Here's Chambers. Let's go with a 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Assistant, Austin Reeves.
Green, the pass to Reyes. Pass to Hield. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
The Hawks lead by 4. And here's Mobley. Here's A-Train. Mobley outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chambers. Here's Duncan. And he lobs it up. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Now the Celtics on the move.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Draymond Green, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Vassell, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Celtics also making a change. George, he's checked in for Hield. And he sinks the second. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Reeves. To the left side wing. Mobley passes to Duncan. Here's A-Train. Pass to Reeves. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Celtics trail by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Vassell with it. They set the pick. Mobley outside. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Duncan's got 9 points now in the second half. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, too much Giannis.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Mobley outside. Pass to Vassell. No good on the triple. Boston trailing. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mobley. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Hawks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Now Vassell. Mobley outside. Outside Reeves. Here's A-Train. Green covering. Here's A-Train. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. A-Train's got 28.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Porzingis has checked in for Draymond Green. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Porzingis. Back to George. Pass to Reyes to take the lead. Mobley grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's A-Train. He makes it from the left block. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Duncan. And it's in there. Duncan's got 11 in the second half.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Shoots it from the high post. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Releases from 15. Count it. Good. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Lets it go from the wing. Duncan, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
To the wing on the left. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Hields checked in for Boston. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Reyes. Money from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the drive, here's Duncan. Out to the wing. Here's A-Train. Count it! Here's Reyes. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Making a switch here. Sampson's checked in.
The sixth man checking in for the Celtics. Number 14, Sebastian Sampson.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Dives for it. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Atlanta. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
No good.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Number 69. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.